Hello Libra, my name is Jason. Thanks for visiting my channel, and extra thanks if you're revisiting my channel. This is your general reading for mid-November, or the second half of November. I've given the cards a pretty good shuffle. Straight into it. This could be about love, work, projects, anything that's on your mind. You'll know. There we go. You begin the second half of November with the Hanged Man card. So it feels as though you're in a state of some kind of waiting or reflection, looking for an idea. So perhaps you have some resources there available to you and you're just waiting for something to click into place. Okay, so you're waiting for a few other people or another person to do something, and then you'll be able to have clarity about where you're going. You see here the Hanged Man hanging upside down. He doesn't look too uncomfortable, he looks okay, and he's just got that light bulb sort of light behind his head there. So waiting for an idea, that's what I'm getting there, and he's just waiting for a little bit of something to come along. We'll clarify the Hanged Man soon. Okay, the challenge this second half of November is the Four of Cups. Now that's telling us to keep an eye out for opportunities. Okay, it's not necessarily to take stuff for granted, even though you don't want to take stuff for granted. You want to be looking for opportunities all the time. Something will come in. It might not look like an opportunity straight away, so it could be very connected to this light bulb on the Hanged Man. Okay, so interesting. Let's have a look and see. Your fears. Your fears are the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so that's saying is that you're not quite ready to go yet. Okay, so you're nearly ready, and the opportunity is there, and the universe is handing you this opportunity for stability, but you're waiting for an idea which is somehow going to trump something that's already available to you. So it looks like you've got something good and you're waiting for something better to come in. So perhaps you don't want to settle on whatever these resources are that you're waiting to use. You don't want to settle for second best, and so you're holding off on this new beginning until you've got a bit more information, until you get this idea, or until this other thing falls into place that we were talking about. The best attitude for you to take here for the second half of November is the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles talks about juggling things and feeling good and confident that you can take them. So you don't have to necessarily pick one or the other here. If you have a look at this person, he's having a pretty good time just juggling these two pentacles, and they're within like an infinity sign, which is saying he could keep going like this fairly comfortably. Occasionally it gets pretty rocky there. You can see the ships out the back. The ships are waiting for a chance to come in. You can see that when the seas calm down a bit, perhaps. And so what we're seeing here, because this is in the best attitude position, is to take the attitude that you can take on two things until things calm down a little. So it's looking like you do have the skills, you have the ability to juggle these two ideas, or maybe even take on these two decisions at the moment. So this new start and this idea. We'll clarify this. Okay, you have for your outcome, another card, Leo just had this. In your outcome position for the end of November, you have the Three of Swords. So perhaps someone is going to feel a little betrayed or left out by what final decision you make. Okay, so you might be able to juggle this for a little while. Okay, these two things, but eventually someone's going to feel left out, and look, perhaps that's just the way the world is. They might sense a little betrayal here, so you might be being asked to communicate clearly why you've done something, or perhaps if you're just taking the approach, well, this is business, and because there are a couple of pentacles here, maybe it's about business. We'll investigate that a bit further. Okay, so it might not be a happy ending at the end of the month. I'm feeling for you, I think it'll be a happy ending, but there might be a bittersweet victory there, knowing that someone hasn't got perhaps what they deserve, but at the end of the day, you've got to look after yourself and your interests. Okay. So why is the Hangman here at the beginning of the second half of November for Libra? Why is the Hangman here? Please clarify the Hangman. Just the cards choose us, I suppose. There's the Hangman here for Libra. All right, so you're waiting for this is the Ten of Pentacles. So you're waiting, as I said, for the really good deal to come in. So you're waiting and waiting for this great idea. You don't want to take this first choice that you have because you're thinking that there might be something better. And so you're holding out for the truly abundant payoff. Okay. What is this? What is this about? Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? What subject might this be about here? Why is the Hangman here with the Ten of Pentacles at the beginning of the second half of November for Libra? There's a choice you need to make here, or you want to make, about where to put your energies. You're holding off for the real big one. Perhaps you're waiting for news from a relationship or from some kind of legal settlement, perhaps, which is going to allow you to move forward. So you don't want to do anything yet. So, for example, you might want to put a building onto your house, and you can only afford so much of an extension, but ideally you'd like a bit more. And so you're waiting for something to settle or another payment to come in and see how much, then if you can afford to build the full extension that you want. That's the sort of thing I'm getting there. Okay. See if we can clarify this. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here and the Hangman here for Libra? And we have, okay, so this is the Six of Cups. I've got the idea there's something to do with children here. So perhaps if this is about the home, it's about extending something for the children or building something for children. There are children involved somehow. If it's not that, it's some kind of investment for children, and you're waiting to see the outcome, how much you'll be able to invest in a trust or in a building or something for children, something to do with kids, okay? Something about them. Okay, so maybe the story will unfold later. We'll see. So your challenge for the second half of November is to look for opportunities. What kind of opportunity are you looking for here? Keep an eye out for them because they might not be straightforward. Okay, so it might be an opportunity in disguise. It might be something which just is very fleeting, so you might have to jump on it quickly. You might not even notice it as an opportunity until you've thought about it. Later on that day, or it's tricky. We'll see. Why is that Four of Cups there? Page of Swords. Okay, so someone may come in, a young person may bring you a message about an opportunity, okay, and the opportunity will be something that it's a little bit unconventional and goes against the grain of your typical sort of conservative stance. If you have a look at the Page of Swords here, he'll be coming in and he'll be giving you some news, but the news or the offer or the opportunity will be about something which goes against the normal way of doing things. Have a look how he's standing there against the wind. You see the wind blowing the trees one way in the background, and there he is facing it, charging, ready to fight against it. That's what I'm seeing there. So whatever this opportunity which comes through, it'll be pretty quick. It'll be a fair income opportunity, so a real opportunity, but it might not seem like much to start with. It might just be a fleeting few words or something that you hear. So it might not be a direct approach to you to offer you this opportunity. It'll be something that you hear from a young person, perhaps, a younger person, and if you pick it up, it could be worth following up. It might take some development, this idea. And it could be the sort of thing you're waiting for. It could be could contribute to this light bulb moment that you seem to be waiting for. So you'll do one thing if something else doesn't materialize. That's what I'm seeing now. Let's have a look. What might this be about? Why is a Page of Swords here? Can we be very clear for Libra? What is this? What is this information or offer from the Page of Swords about? Okay, so 8 of Pentacles. So you've got the 8 of Pentacles here. So there could be a job offer, and a job that you haven't really done before. So it'll be testing your skills, okay, and it'll be up to you to decide whether you want to take this. And it might be challenging. Okay, so it's either more of the same of this kind of work, or a new direction, a new light bulb moment that you might be looking for with the Hanged Man. Are you thinking of retiring or being semi-retired, and you're just waiting for the calculations to come through, and then someone comes along and offers you sort of another way which might keep you working for a little longer? It might just be right, looking for exactly what you want. You know, you might be wanting to work like 2 days a week or 3 days a week, and as you step down and spend more time with your family and your children. It looks like you're in a pretty good position anyway, but the offer that you're getting will offer the abundance that you sort of want, but you don't need it. You've got enough now, but you might be worried that, well, hang on, if I retire now, what am I going to do with all my time? I might go a little stale. You want to keep yourself in the loop, that kind of thing. That's for, obviously, if you're an older person, that will resonate. If you're a little younger than that, again, this could be about a new job which you've been waiting for, which will allow you to make more plans. Again, still about children. I've got there's something very strongly about children here, like extending the home to satisfy the kids, maybe building something outside, get the kids out of the house, something like that. Okay, now why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Why is Libra fearing this Ace of Pentacles, this new start? Okay, so remember, the Ace of Pentacles is about opportunities coming from the universe, new starts, and you've had here, well, you might get this sort of offer which you don't necessarily want, and maybe that's what this is. So look, there's an offer of perhaps more money here, a lucrative position, but you don't really need it. Maybe that's what that's sort of saying to me. I'm not feeling drawn. Let's have a look and see. The Ace of Pentacles. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Can we clarify this fear for Libra? Why is the Ace of Pentacles here for Libra? Can we clarify that? What kind of fear would... I think I've spelled it out pretty well, actually, Libra, for what your issue might be. You might be offered a job that you don't want. Geez, what a great position that'd be for a lot of people. Okay. Ah, yes, the World card. Okay, you want to move on. You want to move on, and you're feeling protected here. See how the Dancer here is dancing within that wreath, protected from all the outside influences. Just a free person. See, she's feeling okay with being vulnerable and naked. She's got nothing to prove. She's very relaxed there, and you don't really need to take this opportunity. You've already got everything you need. The world is sort of your oyster. So that's what it's looking like there. So that's just saying to me that you'll be open to the idea of this new opportunity, this new work, or this new contract, or this new lifestyle maybe, but really you don't need it, and you're still just waiting for a light bulb moment. You're open to some things, but you're not sure whether what's being offered here will satisfy you. Okay. It'd be very hard to pull you away from your role with your family, and that seems to be your priority at the moment, is sharing your abundance with your children. Let's have a look here. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? What two things are being tossed up here? This is the best attitude, by the way. So best attitude to take is to, yes, take these two opportunities and juggle them. It'll be fine. Okay, you can balance it, especially being a Libra. You'd be pretty good at balancing that, wouldn't you? Let's have a look here. Okay, again, more balance you have here, the Six of Pentacles. So because it's in your best attitude to take, pardon me. All right, we've been talking about balance. That's been coming through quite strongly. So you can juggle this, and you are perfectly capable, Libra, of using your resources and sharing your resources equally, and or not so much equally, but as required to make things work for you. So that's a very strong indicator that you can handle it. You can handle it, and it's probably a good idea to keep one foot in the door of both doors, if you like. Now, the Three of Swords here. Why is the Three of Swords here in the outcome for Libra? Because everything else is looking pretty good. Some choices to make, but you're coming from a position of abundance. Why is there Three of Swords here in the outcome? So there's a sense of betrayal. Someone's going to feel betrayed, perhaps that you haven't taken the responsibility or the opportunity that they've offered you. Okay, perhaps they felt that you would go this way, and you would be open to accepting their offer, whether it's a love offer or whether it's a someone at work. You have sort of a love affair or something at work, and you've decided that you want to leave this place and go somewhere else, and someone might be feeling a little betrayed by that. But let's have a look. What is that about? Why is the Three of Swords here? Why is the Three of Swords here for Libra towards the end of November? Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles, when I think of the Queen of Pentacles, I think of someone who's very independent. She stands alone quite often. She's very organised by herself. She's totally self-made. She's balanced. She's affectionate. She's usually well off, quite wealthy. And if this is your energy, independence is standing out at me. Someone may be feeling a little betrayed that you've chosen your independence to be alone or to be single, perhaps. So that you don't need them anymore, or you don't need their job, or you don't need their love, really. So yeah, but that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that really strong. So someone is actually very heartbroken that you've decided to leave, but you're not leaving because you're angry or because anyone's done anything wrong. It's just that you're asserting your independence this way, and you're going with what you love. And sometimes you just got to break hearts if you go that way. And so someone might be feeling a little bit dependent on you, or codependent. So it wouldn't surprise me if, like, the Devil card came out. I don't think we'll go that way. But Libra, that looks like your reading. That's all I'm getting for that. Hopefully that resonates with you. So it's looking really good. It's looking as though you really can take on extra work. You can balance these two ideas. You can balance this family, sharing the abundance with your family, with still keeping your foot in the door with your work or with your projects or your community work or whatever it is. Feels like you work with people who can't always help themselves and they don't make the best decisions, that kind of thing. Anyway, I hope that resonates for you. Please like and comment, and please subscribe, and I'll talk to you in a couple of weeks.